Hi. So I went back and did some more work on my Tachikoma kit this evening, and what I did was I had primered the legs with Mr. Surfacer 1000 here, and the seams still had some difficulty. The places where the parts were glued together. So what I did was, the yellow stuff is this miraculous product, Tamiya light curing putty. It goes on about the consistency of toothpaste, and you can spread it all around. It goes into cracks really nicely, and then you hold it up to a good fluorescent light for about a minute, and it hardens very, very hard, about the same hardness as the plastic itself, and then so it's real easy to sand, and it's fast, and I love it. So that's the yellow stuff on here. After it cures in the light, you have to kind of wipe off this sort of greasy residue, and then you're good to go with it. Of course, I sand it down, so here's the next stage after having been sanded, and you can see there's a couple of particular spots where the putty really filled in some dips in between the parts. And then I went over again. Here's a part in the next stage. I went over again with the Mr. Surfacer 1000. Now it looks quite nice, and in keeping with the texturing that I'm doing on the rest of the model, I used some of this Mr. Surfacer 500 and basically just very close to dry brushed the stuff, kind of gooped it on, and then worked it, just stippling the surface until the Mr. Surfacer started to dry, and it forms a really sort of nasty, rusted, old metal looking kind of surface. So the next thing I do with this, I'm not sure when I'll get around to it, I'll put the final color on and see what that looks like. So stay tuned.